What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Roman. I like to discuss watches, and today is a very important topic for the beginners because I want to talk about movements, more specifically quartz and automatic. I also will tell you guys what are some of the big differences, which one is better, and which one should you get. In 1969, Seiko has introduced the first quartz movement, and that was very exciting, and everybody was very thrilled. And that was two reasons. Number one is the fact that they did not have to wind their watch every time it was stopped or every morning. And the number two is the fact that if you would forget to wind your watch, then your watch would start losing time, and when you need the time the most, you would look and it would tell you the wrong time. So I don't know exactly which one is worse, but people are very happy about the fact that quartz was introduced. So let's start off by number one. Quartz is actually less expensive to make. It takes less time, less labor, and less components, and therefore the watch is cheaper to buy. Number two is the fact that the watch is more reliable and more accurate at keeping time. If you have a good quartz, it can lose maybe 20 seconds per month. An automatic watch can lose 3-5 minutes per month, and that is if it's being worn every single day. And if you don't wear it every single day, when it runs out of power, because the power reserve of an automatic watch is so little, it will stop, and when you pick it up again, you will have to wind it and set the time and the date and all of the complications, and then the watch will be good again for a while. And last but certainly not least, the quartz require very little maintenance. Unlike the automatic watches, they would have to be serviced every 3 to 5 years. For the quartz, you only replace the battery, which is extremely cheap, and that usually happens maybe once a year and a half to 2 years. So then you might ask yourself, why would I get an automatic watch? Why is all of the watch enthusiasts and all of the watch collectors loving the automatic watches, and they love everything about an automatic watch? And that has a very simple explanation too. The automatic movement watches are much more emotional. The emotions and the feelings that they give you is totally different than what you would get with a quartz. The automatic movements have a lot of craftsmanship and artistry behind them, developed over the years. And also the automatic movement makers, they have a lot of history and heritage behind them. The other thing is also the fact that a lot of the automatic watches have an open case back, which allows you to actually see the movement, see the way it moves, the way that the plate rotates, and it's just so much fun, and it's so interesting how they've been able to put power into something that actually has no battery. Also, many people are captivated by the way the second hand moves in an automatic watch. Unlike the quartz, it's moving 1 time per second, ticking, and you can see it and you can hear it. The automatic is moving more times per second, which gives you that illusion of sweeping, and you see the second head taking its sweet time, going so smooth. And also this is captivating for the eye. It's just so much more pleasant to see an automatic movement and see the second hand of an automatic movement rather than the second hand of a quartz movement. And this is also the easiest way to tell if the watch actually doesn't say on it quartz or automatic, by looking at the second hand. If it's ticking, is the quartz, and then if it just goes very smooth, that's an automatic. Now, as for myself, I will always choose automatic over quartz. Whatever you choose is totally up to you, but I would highly encourage you to get automatic too, because you will never have the affection with the quartz as you have it with the automatic watch. It just gives you that, I would say, dangerous feeling of wanting to explore more about the watch industry, to study it more, learn more, want to get more timepieces, to be around more timepieces, and it's just such a fun industry. Also expensive. I currently don't own any quartz watches. I know a lot of the watch enthusiasts and collectors that also love quartz movements. For myself, it doesn't give me that affection. I feel like my automatic watches are made for me, and they live for as long as they are with me. And if I leave them in a drawer, they die. And this is that feeling that you will never get with a quartz watch, simply because no matter if the watch is with you or you leave it for a month in your drawer, in your car, it doesn't matter. The watch will keep on working whether you are alive or not. And automatic watches are totally different. I like to address to them as my companion, that it's just simply because the watch is alive for as long as it's with me. I hope that was a very easy explanation for you guys. I hope you understand now the differences between the two of them. Whatever you get is totally up to you. I would highly recommend for you to get the automatic movement. If there's any other questions, please comment down below. I will definitely do my best to answer all of them, or potentially even make a video on them. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell icon to never miss any of my future videos. I work hard. I was never a camera guy. I never talked into a camera. I never edited anything. And now it's this whole new industry. So just give me one of these, subscribe to the channel, and just be safe. Until next time.